Hi Leo, your fellow Leo Crystal here, bringing you what is coming for the end of August and into September. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go with big Leo energy. There you go. You just literally popped out. And the Two of Cups. I see the Two of Cups. I'm taking it. You got strength. That's you. Coming together with somebody. Oh boy, let's see what's going on. Why do we have the Hierophant behind there? That's looking into your higher self about the situation, about the choice that you have. Okay, what's coming next for my Leos? You're in hermit mode. You're coming out in the sun. There you are again. You're showing up as yourself, so you're definitely staying in tune to yourself. You're being yourself right now. You're in some kind of hermit energy right now when it comes to making a decision about something, and we are going to figure all of that out. You're holding on to your money right here. You're staying calm. You're staying away. So that clarifies the Hermit card, because here you are staying away from things. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Leo. Lovely Leo. We're definitely staying, we usually do stay true to ourselves, and people seem to have a problem with that, don't they? You've got everything that's coming here with the world, some type of competition with getting what you want here. We're going to clarify all of this. Let's get a couple more cards for this spread. Oh, what flipped? The Magician. Uh-oh, we got the Magician and the King of Wands. More fire energy. Lots of fires and lions always pop out of my deck when I do a Leo reading, because I'm a Leo, so I'm super in tune with our energy. I got my yellow polish on. Okay. Let's do a couple more cards here. Let's clarify Two of Cups and Hierophants. Oof. Okay. Let's clarify this Hermit, staying to yourself energy, but you are staying in your firm, bold self here. You're not bending for anybody. Let's clarify that with the King of Cups. Let's clarify the King of Cups. I'm going to read all of this. We're going to pull some detail cards. Let's get this spread. Oh, we got love, love, love. Love coming in here. You're trying to decide. You're making a decision about love. It looks like you're trying to manifest some type of person or somebody comes in that you do manifest here at the end of the month. But here, before that happens, you've got coming towards everything that you want with the Five of Wands, which is some type of competition. Something moves in quick here. Let's clarify the Chariot and the Five of Wands, or the something of Wands. Shoot. It's the Five of Wands. Chariot. Calm down. Big Leo energy. Everything just wants to go crazy. Calm down. Chariot. Clarify Chariot. For my Leos for August. The end of August. World again. Ten of Pentacles, which means basically happiness, balance, being with everybody, abundance. That does move in quick here after. That's pretty much the World. That seems like what you want. Okay, I have to clarify this, because Judgment came out again on this situation here, which is fire, more fire, clarified by the World. Okay, and then the Wheel of Fortune is poking out, and the Devil is poking out behind that. Okay, devil energy is always everywhere, isn't it, Leo? Especially with us. But we are so bold against that dark energy, and we're so intuitive, and we see it, in other people, and people don't like that. People don't like that, but we don't care, because we're all about honesty. Look, no games, be real here. That's the Leo way, okay? So let me look through this. So we start out with the Hierophant and Strength card, coming together here with a type of choice. Okay, so you've got this Two of Cups. So this choice about love right now, it actually has you in grief. So right now, your current energy as of when you're turning this on and watching this, is some type of grief about love. I'm sorry, Leo. And you're really staying true to yourself, as you always do. But you are seeking answers on how you should feel about the situation, or what choice that you need to make about the situation. But I do feel like you're not moving forward. You're not moving forward towards this person. And I'm going to figure out why you've chosen not to. So you've got yourself here. You show up right now as yourself. You remain in your own power throughout the end of August, going into September. You stay, you're in this kind of energy here. You're holding back. You're holding back. You're staying in this energy because this person hurt you. So you're like, okay, well, I'm going to stay in my own energy here. This person hurt you. This person, it could be male or female, or whatever, but they came in with King of Cups energy. They came in with Knight of Cups energy. They came in with all of this energy, with this love and everything like that. But they did hurt you. So now you're just like, I'm just staying in my own energy. I'm sticking to myself. I'm keeping myself away from people. I'm sticking to myself. Nobody needs to know what I'm doing. I'm reaching into my higher power right now. I'm in my hermit energy. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to grow. And I don't know if I want to go back and give this another chance or not. It does feel like you are making a decision possibly between two love offers. Because the two can be two people coming together, but it could also mean a choice. And these are both like just, we can dive into this. We can dive into that, okay? And then it looks like after this, it's got this love offers. These love offers are coming at you, and it doesn't look like you're going anywhere. It looks like you do have love offers here coming in. Okay. The World and the Five of Wands, you feel like you're at competition, which we always are. We love a challenge. We're at competition here at going towards the world and getting the things that we want, okay, which ultimately is just peace, happiness, stability, and a home, like family. We're wanting our family right now. We're wanting happiness. We're wanting stability and all of that. That is the world to us, but it feels like it's a struggle right now to get there. It feels like there's competition right now to get there. However, there may not be as much as you think. The devil could be in your head. Obviously, the devil's here in this situation here with these major, major arcana cards here. We've got the World, the Wheel of Fortune, which is some type of change that has to happen before you can get the world, before you get everything that you want. And it looks like it's going to come in from a higher power this end of the month here, Judgment. And it's going to come in quick. Judgment's going to come in quick. You've got somebody over here, a third energy. You've got three energies, okay? You've got the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and you've got the King of Wands. But right now, you got these two in your energy, or here within this next week's energy, they're going to pop up for you, and you're kind of staying away from both of those. But then you have this King of Cups down here, this King of Wands down here, which could be a fire sign, currently manifesting things about you. Or this could be you stepping in to manifest them. I don't know. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands and the Magician. Clarify the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, I'm sorry, and the Magician for Leo's here on Firecat Tarot. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and support a fellow Leo. Let's go some more. I feel like we need another card here. Boop. Okay, so we're going to clarify this Magician. Oh, there's four. Oh! The fourth one that popped out that I didn't want, obviously, guess who? He's the devil. So whoever this person is over here, I mean, they got some devil energy around them influencing things, okay? And it could be a new love offer. Could be somebody moving in slow with a lot of baggage, to be honest. But it looks like you're going to stay true to yourself here. You're staying here in your own bubble. You're staying protected. You're staying true to yourself, but you're not completely closed off to the person. But you are going to stay in your own energy, and you are seeing this person come at you with heavy burdens. A little bit of devil energy, a little bit of alchemy, a little bit of manifesting, some type of love, trying to get your attention here, like, hey, here I am. Okay, but what do we need to know about this person? And what do we need to know about these other two people that are coming in? I mean, unfortunately, you guys, usually when good things try to come in for us, this guy shows up. And I have an extra major arcana deck mixed in with my Life Seers deck because it does help me clarify when major events are happening. Okay, it helps me clarify. And this deck was gifted to me, and it just feels special. It gives my it just gives my deck more power. So power, whatever you want to call it, bless, I don't know, you get the picture, you know what I'm saying. So they're both here in our energy. Literally, this one is in our head. This one popped up for being in this person over here's head. This Wands, which is fire. Oh boy, definitely a fire sign here. You're a fire sign, obviously. If there's another fire sign here, this person here could be a water sign. They could be water signs. I do see a little bit of Virgo. Let's see what I see. Devil energy, that is not one of the signs. I definitely, obviously, you're here, strength sign, fire. We've got Virgo energy, water sign, fire, Virgo, fire. Maybe an earth sign. But if they are the earth sign, you already know that this person is no good. The earth sign is no good. The fire sign wants, I think he wants you. And so do these two, but they're kind of just like, mediocre energy. Let's clarify, let's clarify, let's clarify. Let's get some. Okay, so look, I feel like I'm focusing a lot on your love here, and something is telling me to tell you to just keep focusing on yourself. But I think maybe the person watching this is actually ready for love, and that's why they're manifesting all of this. And maybe you're watching this right now because you literally want to figure out what the heck's going on with these energies. So let's clarify. We've got the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Is this what is their energy? Let's go King of Cups. The King of Cups is coming at you. They may have just got out of jail. They may be dealing with court cases. They may be, they're a partier. You're not going to go for it. They're definitely coming with a love offer. Okay. Whoever comes in that looks like they are all about love. They're ready for commitment. They're ready. You know, they're ready for love. They're kind of the creative person. They're a little alternative. You like that about them. But be careful. They're going to come at you with a love offer. They're a partier. They like to party. And they're also dealing with some court battles right now. You're going to have an epiphany about this person, and you're going to see that they're wearing a mask. So that would be the King of Cups that's coming into your energy. I feel like they're very, very new. You may not have even met them in person yet. I also feel the same way about the Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Cups could be somebody you just maybe video chatted with, or you just now started hanging out with the Knight of Cups. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups energy. Let's see who this Knight of Cups' energy is. Clarify for Leo, for the Knight of Cups. Let's clarify their energy. Clarify their energy. Let's get a few more to clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify 2 more. 2 more. I'll take that one and okay, that one. Love it. Okay, so this new person, this other person here that's coming in is the Knight of Cups. And they're a little closer to your age. Oh, shoot. It could be somebody from the past or somebody that you had some type of a small fling with, because we've got, you know, expectations. We've got spark. They're watching you online. They're in their thoughts about you right now. They might owe you an apology. They have a shadow side, but I feel like they're working on it. So right now, this person is coming in trying to change maybe some past ways here. They're in their thoughts, they're spying, and they're actually healing as a person. They're doing their shadow work right now. They want to come in with some type of a renewal, but I feel slow moving. I feel hesitancy about them. I feel like you're kind of mirroring each other, actually, in your hermit kind of mode right now. Let me get a couple more clarifiers for this Nine of Cups. One more. One more. Oh boy. Okay, so they kind of want to come in, right? They kind of want commitment and family with you. They're healing their inner child. Like I said, they're working on healing right now, whoever this person is. And this person may come at you very genuinely. So this one, like I said, I was getting that energy that maybe you had met them before. I was right. You may have had a brief fling with them, but they are working on their internal self right now. They're also kind of in this hermit energy a little bit. But I feel like, I know that you're not going to come at the person here. You're kind of sitting back watching all these different energies around you. Trying to make your decision about them. But whoever comes back that you had a little fling with the renewal, they are doing their shadow work right now. They're spying on you. They're watching you. They're figuring out their self-worth. They watch you live your truth. They watch you feel like your confidence, Leo, and your self-worth and everything like that. And it's kind of inspiring them and lifting them up to do the same kind of work. Like I said, you're kind of mirroring each other. You get the same kind of darkness and depressing thoughts that this person does. But the difference between Leo and this person is Leo doesn't stay there. Leo does not stay there. Leo knows, oh gosh, I gotta fix this because we ain't messing with this crappy energy. No. So we will do the work. And we will do it quickly. But this person is kind of learning from Leo because they're watching Leo. They must have said something that pissed you off because they're coming back with an apology. Okay, so that's this person. And then we've got this manifesting person over here that's just moving at you slow because they have all kinds of burdens. It looks like they're manifesting a new something, or you're manifesting something new with them. Let's clarify the King of Wands energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's clarify the King of Wands energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the King of Wands, this person that's coming in here, trying to come up with a new way to come at you, because you're stuck in your bubble, and the way that they came at you before in the past was kind of just like had you confused. So it looks like this person is in regret for whatever happened in the past here. They're in regret, but there is like an air sign around this person. So they could be a fire sign or an air sign, or they could have air placements, or it could be a fire sign with an air person in their energy affecting what they're thinking and affecting them, or vice versa. It looks like this person is open to receiving a message from you. However, stability, commitments, we've got, that one came out with that card. I picked it up on accident. Change and a rebirth coming in fall. So change, stability, commitment. I feel like they're going to come at you here. This is one of the hard ones to read. This person is really, I want you to use your intuition, and I'm going to show you the card, and you're going to figure out this person. So we got the Magician, which is manifesting. The roles can be reversed. You could be manifesting them. They could be manifesting you, Leo. Magician with the King. Okay, this is a fire sign. We really don't have any air coming out except for that one air card. So that lets me know this fire sign has somebody influencing them that is an air sign, or they have air placements. They could be fire and air, okay? But this person is manifesting some type of communication. They want you to communicate with them. They're trying to do things to get you to communicate. Because they're coming at you with these heavy burdens, and I feel like the burdens are their own problems. They are going to present this new love to you, but it's something that you're not really sure about because you're trying to stay in your own energy. You're trying to heal and grow here. I guess you've had something to do with this person from the past too, because they have regret about not making a commitment with you, okay? They want to make a change towards stability and harmony. And I feel like they're going to try and come back. That right now they're thinking about it, and they're thinking about how to do it and stuff like this. And this whole rebirth in winter could be somebody coming back to you in the wintertime, or here as things start to cool off, or maybe that is when they are actually going to be ready for you. Let me clarify this King over here, this Fire King, Death. So that's going to be the end of this person, but for them popping right back up in your reading here at the end and rebirth, it doesn't necessarily feel like the death of I don't know. Let's see if it's the death. It could be the end. You're done with them permanently. Or it could be, it says death or rebirth. Death can also mean something new, the end of something old and the end of something new, which could also be rebirth. See rebirth here? Look at that. Look at the woods. Look at the woods. I feel like you guys this person really likes nature. They like to be out in nature. And they're going to have some type of a rebirth, that they're going to come and try to give you some type of rebirth here. Could be a Sagittarius. Like I said, could be another fire sign. But they're definitely in their own energy over here. They're trying to move on to calmer shores. They're stuck, like I said, in their head right now and all of this stuff. So whatever is going on with them isn't going to come at you right away. You do have all these other love offers here. Like I said, you're going to have to decide what you want to do. The King of Cups that comes in from the breaking the law or whatever kind of baggage he had, they could be female, male, whatever. This person's a no-go. This person's a maybe. This person carries a lot of energy. I feel like you have deeper ties to this person. I feel like you care more about this person than these guys. But you're going to have to be patient with this one if you're wanting this one back. They are not going to be fully ready until here. Now, they're open to receiving communication from you. Let me see if Leo reaches out. Does Leo reach out? The High Priestess, no. The High Priestess clarified by the Four of Swords. You're kind of in, this is what you feel about them. You're just like, fine, I'm going to, this person will break your heart a bit. You sat with it. You may have cried about it a little, but you are still stepping into who you are. Like, you're not going to let this person bring you down. You're not going to let this person stop you from growing and living your life and still doing all of these other things. So are you going to reach out to them? Probably not, which means they're going to have to reach out to you. Repression, change, and courage, regret and change. They want to change something. They want to end something, and they want to change something. Regret. They have regret. Clarify. King Cups. Nope, that's not it. That's what I read. Regret. They're stuck. Clarify. Kind of annoying because it's very, very, very stuck energy. It's time-wasting energy. And They want to come at you like they're King of Pentacles and the Empress. This is actually a good connection. It could be a very strong, grounded power couple connection here. This person from the past. But the problem with them is they're hanging on to too many outside energies. They're letting all the other energies get in. They're watching stuff online. They're talking to people. They're watching videos. They're reading memes. They're letting all the devil and all this other stuff in their mind. And they're in this total situation here where they like, it makes sense for them to not be ready until winter. But Leos don't wait. So hopefully they're going to be lucky enough that by the time they're ready, that you're still going to be ready for them. But Leos, we don't. Is Leo going to wait? Will Leo wait? Does Leo want to wait for this person? Like, what does Leo feel about this person? Here they are again. We got Temperance coming out again. So that's another fire sign. So this person's definitely a fire sign. Sagittarius, another Leo, Aries, still feel Virgo energy. I still feel maybe Libra energy then. I'm not sure. But here is the Hierophant again. What? Temperance and the Hierophant. So they could be a very spiritual person. They could be doing all their inner work right now. But what I do feel about this energy is they're very selfish. Okay. Oh yeah, they're very selfish. Here he is again, the Emperor. And you know, the Emperor has a chess piece right here, and he very strategically plays his big game that people don't notice that he's playing, but he does it for himself. Okay, and that's okay to play games and be to get to sit on the world and play your games and stuff like that and feel like you're in complete control. But what that person doesn't realize is they end up being lonely because they care so much about themselves. You're going to be lonely if you don't let others in. And the only way to let others in is to open your heart and actually care about them. So he's going to have to figure that out. He's selfish. Fire, fire, fire. Sagittarius. Libra. Fire. Sagittarius. Fire. Fire. Earth. Fire. Lots of fire. Fire, fire, fire. Virgo, Leo, and a water sign, a little bit of a water sign. This King Cups I feel like is a water sign, probably an Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, this is what I have for you, but hold on, before I do that, what does the universe want you to know right now? I'm going to pull 2 cards. Sometimes only one pops out, but I'm going to pull 2 cards. What does the universe want to tell my Leos that are watching this right now? Trying to figure out all these energies around them. What do we do? There we go. 2 popped out right away. First one, Gemini, new moon in Gemini. Communication. Uh-oh. I know that you're in that energy of I'm staying to myself. Cross watcher, if you're watching how to get to your Leo, you're going to have to step out and make that first move because they are not. Believe in the impossible. So you may feel like that person's not, somebody's not going to reach out to you. You're not reaching out to this person or these people because you're tired of that. You're ready for people to chase you. And not necessarily chase, but at least come at you properly and come at you instead of you going towards them all the time. Because Leo just doesn't play those kind of games. Leo may come at you once or twice, but they're not going to keep coming at you. And if you notice here, there's actually some balance into this. You see this one, and this one's dark, and this one's light. It's something to do with choice here. Choice. Believe in the impossible, but communication is key. Communication is key. So that's what I have for you, Leo, here on Firecat Tarot. Please hit the subscribe button, comment if this resonated. I'd love to know what's going on. Bye, guys.